Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Kingswood Community Center. Actually, that's the one down I used to work. That's a joke. You didn't know where we were. Anyway. It's great to be here and back at a place where, I want to thank Wayne Jefferson for having us here at the Hicks Anderson Center. Everything from Delaware, everybody knew who Hicks was. He was deeply involved in social justice issues and politics of the state for a long time, and was really very much engaged back in the days when they served in the United States Army, and now they're serving jointly as the poet laureates of the state of Delaware, and everyone else at this center embody the defining story of America. The most hard-pressed working families and the economy as a whole will grow. What Donald Trump doing about it? Under my plan, if a state decides it wants to implement an automated system. I met a couple, they're in here somewhere. I'd be happy to take your questions. Let me get my list here. Okay. All right. I'm supposed to call on people, right? Okay. Look, the point is that there's no clear message. There's a federal responsibility to lay out really clear guidelines. It's like opening up our schools. What's happening now is there's a national, we need the CDC, they had very strict guidelines. They were going to do it first. They've watered those down, in my view, what I've seen. Just talking to the docs that I deal with about 3 times a week and give it an hour and a half, an hour and 50-minute brief. And what I found is operating out of home, all this stuff about hiding in the basement, over 340 million people have watched what we've done like this on television. That's as big as the American population.
And if you were president right now, what specifically would you be doing to strike the balance between the right to peaceably assemble, but mitigating the kinds of violence and the damage to public property that we're seeing?
I'd be using local police as we did when we were in office. When there were riots and there was federal property at stake, we were able to take care of that. We were able to take care of it by the use of, not what as wide as this, obviously, the use of local police. But in the 2020 census, which is now 2 censuses ago, soon to be.
They're really showing themselves to do really well. Come on, man.